Oh, the heat today is like no other. Okay, so I'm going to preface this by saying I'm going to start with Sunnyside here in Tabor. No hate to them at all, okay? It's just different tastes. So, okay, here's what I picked up, and I'll show you one by one what I got. I went in for a ZZ plant for my sister for her birthday. Oh, now I feel guilty. The one I brought her is smaller. Anyways, I got all these, but I went in specifically for a ZZ plant. That's what I wanted. They're fairly low maintenance. I would dare say they're easy for beginners. I think I mentioned that in my little short video. But the only one they had right now was this one, which is, I'm assuming is a raven. So it's very black. Still very glossy, still very beautiful. She's a healthy plant. Oh, by golly. Oh, I thought they were fighting. It is a healthy plant. I love it. But I had it sitting on my table, and I'm like, that's not her aesthetic. My sister is very polished and refined. I am not. I'm wannabe goth. Kind of. No, I'm just grayscale, okay? I like the grayscale thing. She's more of a neutrals and naturals. So, I ended up keeping this one for myself. I did get her a green one. I showed you guys that in my short when I went to Green Grotto after the fact. But this one is going to be my... Oh, she does still have some young leaves. You can tell because they start off green and then they turn black as they go. Oh, my nails are so outgrown already. I got them done like a week ago, not even. And look at those edges. Oof. Didn't know how fast my nails grew until now. But they're plant themed. Wow, those are monster fingers. No. And then while I was there, then I picked up, so I have an alocasia, a really tall one. Let me show you guys in a sec. Look at her. She is towering, okay? She's like, I want to say 4 or 5 feet tall. So I was talking about my alocasia. She's a Calidora. I do believe so. I have done a lot of research and I finally found the closest match is a Calidora, which is like an Odora, an alocasia Odora mixed with a Cali something. Basically, the Heinz 57 of plants. She's very boring, just plain green. There's no shading, no coloration, no variegation, nothing like that. But she's tall and she's beautiful and I love her. And she's always throwing huge new leaves. So she's my princess. But I was talking about my alocasia and this little guy came up. So alocasias fall under the term elephant ear. Elephant ear, I thought it was 3 different like plant species that were tagged elephant ear, but it turns out there's like apparently according to Green Grotto like 23 or 26 or something in the 20s. But this one is also an alocasia. She is a dragon scale. So look at that. Look at that texture. Look at that color. Like, oh my goodness, she is gorgeous. And I could not help but pick her up. So yeah, the tag says elephant ear. But I just could not resist another one. And this one stays smaller. They only get to like 2 or 3 feet, maybe not even that, depending on the lighting, what kind of care they get. My mom just has a natural green thumb. Like she can just unalive a plant or attempt to, and it doesn't work. Instead, it thrives and triples in size and has pups and whatnot. So that's weird, but I want to be like that, like just carelessly successful. And hopefully I'm carelessly successful and I break some record with this guy. I really hope that she grows really big and really strong, but even so, I could not look at that. I can't resist that. Anybody who's into plants, a good texture, a good color. Oh, I can't wait until she starts showing color on these other leaves as well. This one's starting to kind of shade out. Oh, she's going to be gorgeous. And then the next thing I got while I was at Sunnyside is, first we should grab this. Everybody calls them the Swiss cheese of plants. It's a Monstera. So pretty common. You can get it even at Walmart sometimes. Oh my goodness, my daughter's going for my plants. She's going for the alocasia. Hey. I might have to stop this video. Because I had 3 pups in there. She pulled off, completely ripped the leaves right off of one. Tore a leaf on another. I'm hoping she will survive though. And then there's a tiny baby pup that she can't reach yet, but I guarantee when it gets bigger and starts leaning with the leaves, she's going to try and grab that too. Right now she's trying to eat dirt. And I'm letting it because it builds immune system. Anyways, Monsteras. Fairly basic, fairly easy to come by plant. I like the Swiss cheese look. My husband hates it, so I would have got one of these a long time ago because they're so easy. Okay, I got stuff. Okay, I shoved the box of diapers in front of her. Anyways, I would have got one of these sooner, but my husband doesn't agree. Danny thinks that it looks like insects bit it. Like, they started chewing through the leaves, which I get it. I understand. But it just looks like Swiss cheese. Like, look at a single leaf alone. I'm trying not to hurt her. Look at that. Swiss cheese. Oh, that is not sure. There we go. Right? It's just so gorgeous. And I couldn't resist until, you know what? He doesn't mind plants. And if she just blends in with all the rest of the greenery in our house, then he won't even notice. She's just flawless. And then here is this one. I think my son chose. No, I chose this one. No, he chose the Swiss, the Monstera. He wanted it. I let him pick from one of their racks, and that's the one he chose. I would have chosen one that was further back. It was a little bit taller, but he can do his own thing too. And he gets excited over plants because I get excited over plants. Anyways, this one, I don't remember what she's called. They do not tell you. It just says tropical. She did tell me at Sunnyside what this was, but I just loved her color. Like, look at, I don't want to dump your dirt, sweetheart. Look at her leaf. Isn't that the coolest thing? Ugh, that white in the middle just kind of like bleeding out of the center. It's just, I know, I don't know terminology. Somebody's going to come after me for using the wrong terminology or for mispronouncing. I butcher all of the names of plants. Alocasia or I heard somebody pronounce it another way. I don't care, okay? I don't have plant friends. I just say what I want to say. You know what I mean. And this is a little terrace fern. So it's kind of like a Boston, but it grows more like a little bush, like a little shrub. So very short-ish, okay, longer stalks like this. So imagine, let's isolate this guy here. Imagine that, but like a bunch of them together as a shrub, right? And they get like 1 to 2 feet, not 2 feet, like 18 inches, yay, kind of shrub size-ish. And I thought this would look really good in the bathroom because I do want to like design a custom fake rock, because it's all, we have a basement and I feel like I always have a fear that the weight is gonna overcome it and just drop everything to the floor. I know it won't, but I'm making fake rocks with a waterfall system in it. I'm gonna do the plumbing in there and everything using foam. And I want real plants in there next to this little waterfall, river, stream, pond thing. And I figured this would be so beautiful growing out of the rocks, like just a little shrub on the side of the rocks, like a cliff plant. So I am so excited. I've wanted a Boston fern, but every single time I buy a fern, it's not a Boston fern. So I bought a fern at Walmart, and I'm like, oh, this is a Boston fern. Get home. No, it's not. It was a button fern. Not nearly as big, completely different thing. I didn't know anything about ferns. I saw a Boston fern, like a really big one, and it just blew my mind, and I thought it was so beautiful. And they have one at my kid's school, and like right on the front counter there at reception, and it's so huge, and I just love it. But every time I get a fern, the second time I went and got a fern, after staring at the school fern every single time I brought my kids there, then I'm like, okay, well, this has got to be it. So I bought it, brought it home. I think like a week later, I started noticing these ugly little things, okay? Wait. These ugly little things at the bottom. I'm like, what is that? So I took a picture of it. AI, like, Google lensed it. And it was a rabbit's foot fern, which is like, they have a little fuzzy, like, kind of like a cattail thing, but it looks like a rabbit's foot just sticking out of the dirt. Not a Boston. So this one I know is not a Boston. It's a terrace. There's even a little stick with a label on it. Right there. Oh, you can't see. There we go. It is a terrace fern, but it's a dryopteris. No, a dryoteris. I think the P is silent. Nonetheless, she's cute. She's gonna fit my aesthetic in the bathroom for my rainforest end goal in the bathroom. Like I want to shower in the rainforest. I want to poop in the rainforest. Not genuinely. I still want my toilet in it, okay? We're not just digging a hole in a pile of dirt. Anyways, that concludes my video for my Sunnyside run. However, I went home with all these plants. I had the black ZZ, and after letting it sit, I'm just like, black isn't good for my sister. Black is good for me, not for my sister. She is a neutral toned, a very earthy vibe tone person, so I knew where I could get a green one, and that was at Green Grotto in Lethbridge. And so this morning I ran out there and I got one and I brought it to her, and she loves it. She thinks it's pretty, which means I get to keep this guy. Anyways, I'll make a second video explaining and going through the mystery bags, because I got 2, not 1, but 2 mystery grab bags, along with some plants that I hand selected myself. I'll go through that in a second video and show you guys what I got.